guys. I know you have been waiting for me for a long time, but now the wait is over and I am here once again to help you in preparing for your board exams. And this video is specifically for ISC students, class 12 students who are going to appear for their board exam this year, as I have come with major changes that the council has shown through the specimen papers which have been recently released by them. Yes, we have noticed certain changes that are there in language as well as literature papers. And today I am going to tell you about those changes because you need to know them to prepare better and to score better. So as you can see here, the major changes in ISC language paper, first we are going to talk about that. So the first question, as usual, is about essay writing. All right. And in this question, as you can see here on the right, I am showing you how the question appears. It is actually a composition writing, 400 to 450 words. So there is no change in the word limit. And yes, 6 topics have been given to you. And from these 6 topics, you are supposed to attempt any one. Now, in this question, we do not see any change as such. The types of compositions which are asked are same what the council used to ask earlier even, like descriptive, narrative, argumentative, expository, reflective, and short stories. In another video, I will explain you how to go for this topic. We'll discuss the marking scheme, in what way it is checked, and how you can score better in this. But right now, as I'm focusing only on the changes, so here you can see that in question 1, there is no change that has taken place. Now let's come to question 2, which is guided writing or directed writing. Why? Because you are given some direction in the form of hints or points that you need to include in your composition. And question 2 has another part too, that is proposal writing. Now these two questions, as you can see here, there is a slight difference which we find in the question of guided composition. What's that difference? Here you will find that it says write a newspaper report in about 300 words. Please mind these words, because earlier it used to be in not more than 300 words. So this slight change somehow indicates that now we are not restricted to 300 words. Somehow it has to be about 300 words. So it can be somewhere 325, 350, or minimum 250 has to be there. Please understand. All right. Now, as far as the question for proposal writing is concerned, there is no change in proposal writing. This is going to be exactly what was there in previous year's papers. Word limit as 150 words, the 3 heads, the same kind of format which is there. All right. So, when we'll be doing language in another video, I'll tell you how to go about this question as well. Now, in question number 3, we need to understand that it is again divided into 3 subparts. First part deals with the transformation of sentences, where you are going to get 5 sentences for 5 marks, and in all sentences you will be given the beginning as the direction, right? So you just have to complete the sentence and transform it according to the sentence given. And second question is again fill in the blanks with appropriate words, where you need to fill the blanks with phrasal verbs only. Yes, children, phrasal verbs, 10 sentences will be given. They will be for 5 marks. All right, half mark for each sentence. And the third part is fill in the blanks with correct form of word given in the brackets. So in this also you need to fill the blanks with appropriate verb forms. So in this question also we do not see any change. All right, the question is same as it used to be there in previous years as well. But yes, in question number 4, that is unseen passage for comprehension and précis writing, we see a slight change, and that change is actually in the vocabulary based question. As you know, in this question you used to get 3 questions basically. First part used to be the vocabulary based questions, which was further divided into 2 parts. Then there used to be short questions, 3 short questions for 2 marks each. And the third part is always about précis writing or summary, whatever you call it, right? So in 100 words. So as far as summary is concerned, no difference is there. 100 words only you have to write on the selected portion of the passage. Then short questions also, 3 questions for 2 marks each, again no difference. But in the first question, which I have highlighted here, you can see the first part is same meaning word, right? Look at what the question says. It says given below are 3 words. Uh, it says given below are 3 words. All right. Find the words which have a similar meaning in the passage. So in a way, meaning is given. You have to find the word from the passage which has similar meaning. All right. And for here you can see you are given 3 phrases. All right. So you have to find the word from the passage which means these phrases. Okay. So more or less it is like the same, but yes, a slight difference we can see is that one word is not given here. You are given phrases, even as the second option, unconventional or slightly strange. So 2 meanings in a way have been given. Now this second part, B part, here you will find that this time it is in MCQ form. Earlier, you were supposed to make sentence on your own. Alright, a word was given to you. The same word has been used in the passage also, but the sentence that you will form of at least 10 words has to be different in meaning. Alright, different in meaning, the meaning which has been used in the passage. You have to frame a sentence with a different meaning than what has been used in the passage. Now, the condition is same, but this time you are not supposed to frame the sentence on your own. Rather, you have been given 4 options. Okay, and out of these options, you have to find out the sentence which uses the same word but with a different meaning. All right, it should not be the meaning with which it has been used in the passage. It has to be different. So this time this question has been given in the MCQ form. So in totality, if we see in language paper, we do not see major changes. It's only the guided composition word limit that now it is about 300 words. And here in comprehension passage, we see that vocabulary part, second part of the question has been given in MCQs. All right, now let's have a look at the major changes that we see in ISC literature paper. Now in ISC literature paper, these of course the source is ISC specimen papers only, which have been received by which have been released by the council. Here for this, I would like you to pay attention here on this PDF which I am showing here about the question paper. So as it is given, of course, maximum marks are 80, time allotted 3 hours, additional 15 minutes as the reading time when you cannot start writing the paper, and all questions in section A and B. So now there are only 2 sections. Now if we talk about section A, which is for 20 marks, now see the difference here. This 20 mark section carries 2 questions. One is the MCQs, right? And the second question is reasoning questions. All right. So look at the first one first. Choose the correct options for the following questions. But we see a slight change here. Like here you are given a speech of Miranda. Okay. You are given a speech of Miranda, and based on this speech you are asked a question. Alright, so this kind of question you may get, as you see here. Other questions are more or less similar. Like in third question also we see a speech of Prospero has been given, and then they have asked about the which quality of Prospero is reflected, means his character trait. Alright, last year we found that the questions that were asked in MCQs, they were more fact based. Now here we'll see that somehow they are based on your critical analysis, what you think, your opinion. Okay, so those questions have also been included in MCQs. Alright, so otherwise see which one of the following qualities describe the narrator's character in the short story Fritz. Alright, then central idea emphasized in the short story B. Wordsworth. Okay, so you need to notice that most of the questions which have been given in the MCQs, they are based on critical analysis. And as I always tell my students, that it's not that you just have to mug up the text and you just need to learn the facts. You need to think about them. For every piece of literature, you need to think about the style in which it is written, the narrative technique that has been used, literary devices, all right? And what do we come to know about the characters, their traits, their feelings, their psychology? So all that has to be understood. Only then you can answer these questions correctly. See here from Dover Beach also, the sea is calm tonight. Which one of the following explains why it starts with the above line? All right. So you will find that all these questions are based on critical thinking. Then second question, which is for reasoning questions, So they are exactly the same, the way you got them last year in class 12, as well as you must have done them in class 11 as well. So these questions somehow I can say are factual. They are based on facts. All right, all these reasons that you are supposed to give in these questions to complete these sentences, they are more or less facts which you need to know, and for that you need to be very thorough with the text. Now let's come to section B, which is for 60 marks. And section B, somehow you get 3 parts in it. One is for the play, another for short stories, another for poetry. All right. Now, when we talk about the play, just see what is the difference. Look at the first question of question 3. Provide 2 details from the play to show the growing love between Miranda and Ferdinand when the former visits the latter. What are Prospero's feelings as he secretly observes the two? Write your answer in a short paragraph of about 100 to 150 words. Yes, my children, you have been given the word limit now. Earlier, council never prescribed any word limit for the answers, literature answers. This time you have been given the word limit. 5 marks questions are supposed to be attempted in 100 to 150 words, and 10 marks question are 200 to 250 words. This is the major difference. Why am I calling it the major difference? Because now you need to work upon controlled writing. Earlier you were writing what all? See, your main emphasis was on covering all the points. But this time you have to cover the points keeping in mind the word limit. Because you are given both the ends, 100 to 150, not less than 100, not more than 150. Similarly, 200 to 250, not less than 200, not more than 250. So here, not only in the Tempest, you can see in prose also, 5 markers 100 to 150, 10 markers as 200 to 250. So this is the great change. It is a major change that is seen in literature paper, and you need to be very careful about it. And please start practicing from today onwards. Whenever you write any question for literature, whenever you attempt any question, you are writing an answer, please do it as per the prescribed word limit. This is very important, children, because the council is focusing a lot on the word limit now. So you have to be, because I really don't want you to lose marks for not following the word limit. All right, so please start practicing. It is very important. Now please understand, all 5 marks questions have to be answered in 100 to 150 words, and 10 marks questions have to be answered in 200 to 250 words. So I'll come up with more videos on how to practice with the revision material, where I'll be explaining you the things, we'll be solving different papers, and now you just gear yourself up to prepare and to score very good marks in your ISC exams. All the best. Bye bye all of you.